What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And today, we're going to be playing Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap on the Nintendo Switch. I just got this game yesterday, basically, and it is a lot of fun. It's an action platformer game. I've only put about an hour and a half into it, I want to say. It's not too much game time, but from what I've played, it is definitely something that I think is worth checking out, which is why I'm doing a Let's Play on it. So, it's kind of got a very unique story. First of all, it's a remake from an original sort of classic game that came out like 20 years ago or something like that. And what's really cool is you can switch between the rebooted graphics, which is exactly what you're seeing now, and the original graphics, which is right here, and also original music. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that because I'm sure that a lot of you probably already know it, but you can switch it anytime you'd like on the fly, which is cool. I like playing with these modern graphics though because I really like the animations that they have in them. So it's cool, like, you play as Wonder Boy, and the whole point of the game is to sort of, you're this wandering hero across the land in search of greatness who fears nothing except fear itself. But anyway, so basically you fight this dragon, and this dragon casts a curse on you, which turns you into like a lizard or something like that, and then you're on this quest to turn back into a human, but along the way you get turned into a mouse and like a hawk and all this stuff. So it's a little bit like Kid Chameleon, if you're familiar with that game, except Kid Chameleon, you could switch on the fly, I think. I don't know, it's been like 20-something years since I've played that game. But this one you can't really switch on the fly. Once you're like in a form, then you're in a form. So you're grounded, you're stuck. There's nothing you can do about it, so deal with it. That's the game tells you to do. It tells you to deal with it. It's crazy. Does it? But yeah, this is one of the bosses. This is kind of like the, I guess, main boss. It's Mecha Dragon, I think is what it's called. Very hard. It's such a hard game, and I'm not sure if it's like just a trolley type game where it likes to troll you with its weird enemies and awkward controls and all that stuff. You can see I'm getting really torn up right now by this dragon. And it's really only because it's so cheap. Luckily though, the armor that I'm wearing, and there is like armor and gear and stuff in this game, is like the best armor in the game because you're in the tutorial, so I'm not getting messed up too bad. And this dragon really isn't that difficult. This tutorial part is really just about learning how to play the game. So there you go. I just killed the dragon, and out comes the loot, which is cool. I like that they give you like these little rewards. And I guess just here's like a little pro tip. That little blue flame flying around after you kill the bosses, that's the curse. So once you catch it, you basically can't get the loot anymore, which I think just kind of keeps infinitely dropping. And then you become the new form. So this is the lizard or dragon form. I still haven't figured out what it is. But he shoots fire, which is cool. Kind of a fun little thing. It's like a ranged type class. There's also items, so you saw I just picked up a fireball, which is cool. Like, there's different ones. You can see in the top of the screen, I have a tornado. I also have arrows. I have a boomerang, lightning bolts, and then, of course, fireballs. They all kind of, like, work differently, though. So you'll see as we play, like, the way that I use the items. Like, the arrow shoots directly up in the sky. The fireball works almost exactly like this guy's fire breath. The lightning bolt hits all the enemies on the screen, the boomerang comes back to you and you can reuse it, which is so cool. I really hope that we get one because it's such an epic, like, actual weapon to have in the game. So yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's kind of one of those quick pick up and play games, which is why I'm really happy that it came out on the Switch the same time that it came out on PS4 and I think Xbox One as well. So if you have a PS4 and Xbox One, you have the option to pick it up there. But I definitely recommend that if you have a Switch, get it on the Switch, because like this is totally one of those games that's made to be like almost like a handheld or a portable game. And to have the option to play it on the screen too is of course such a cool thing. But I know that I'm going to be playing the majority of this in handheld mode, and when I was playing it by myself earlier, I was playing it in handheld mode, which I think it's not like the preferred way to do it, or like the definitive way to do it, but it's definitely the fun way to do it in my opinion. And the Joy-Cons work just as great as the Pro Controller, which I'm using right now. Pro Controller is really nice. I love using it on these like retro style games, it almost like connects the past with the future of such an advanced piece of technology like this piece of plastic right here. But yeah, so you can see we're done with the tutorial. Proceed with your adventurous undertaking. Wonder Boy! The Dragon's Trap. Alright, let's do it. So this is like the hub area. It's kind of like a hub, but a hub from the 80s. So there's really nothing in here except it starts out with like a church, and there's like a fortune teller pig here. Wow, with a face like yours, I'd be looking for an antidote right now. He kind of gives you like hints on what to do, and if you're looking at it retro mode, there's saves, which is cool. I think those are saves. They're like passwords to get you back. I think that's how the passwords worked in this game. So I really like that little touch. I think it's kind of cool. Let's see what's in here. I think this is just like the next, area. There's lots of little like secrets and passages in this game, and lots of backtracking, but it's okay because you can see like right here, I can't reach this area, but once I get a form that can swim, like a fish form or something like that, I can swim up there, I'm sure, and like it'll take me to some secret or a new area, maybe a shop where I can get some stronger weapons or gear, which you're gonna need because this game, like I said, is tough, man. It really kicks your butt, and it's definitely one of those games that can get frustrating if you're not patient, or if you're not careful. Like, you know, you can rush through it and stuff, but you're gonna die a lot. It's very Dark Souls-y in that way, but it makes you want to keep trying, and it's gratifying to see like the next level, to progress a little further, to see what the next area looks like, because they're all pretty different. They're interesting. This is like the beach. You can see earlier we were in that evil-looking castle thing, and now this is the dragon's lair, or no, and now this is the beach, and then there's also a desert. Sorry, I got like hung up over there. I was like, what the heck is that? Turns out it was a shadow. Let's see. And there's also coins, yeah, like you see the money dropping around everywhere. So you're picking up money. I have 79 right now, which is not a lot. And you use that in the shops, and you can also use that in like with little medic clinics they have every once in a while to refill your health. I think this might be, oh no, this isn't a shop here. This is just another way. I guess there are like a ton of alternate paths that you can take too, which is cool. If you fall in the water, you're not dead. You just have to go the waterway then. So it's pretty cool. And then what I just used, if you saw like that blue potion popped up, that's my extra life. So if you get hit, and you have one of those things and you die, it's basically a 1-up. So you're good, which is great. They don't drop very often. I think it's probably like the rarest thing to drop in the actual game. But when they do drop, definitely pick it up because it's gonna save you. So let's see if we can use one of these arrows. There it is. Stab that cloud. That's what happens when you shoot an arrow into the sky. Usually it just kills the cloud. That's why it's illegal to shoot arrows in the sky in real life, because you don't want to hurt clouds. It makes them cry, which is why it rains a lot in Seattle. Let's see, here's a shop. Still not enough money, which would have been great though. Plus 24 defense would have been very, very nice. Some goblin mail, master shield, but you can see it's expensive. I mean, that master shield was almost 2,000. So let's see what's in here. There's our key to the next area, to the desert. Hopefully we can get there in one piece. So here's a little bit of the backtracking. Like I said, instead of being able to just teleport back, I don't know if you can teleport back. I haven't figured it out. I feel like I've done this 3 times now, because there's like also some wandering too. I've been back in this area just because I didn't know where to go. It's a little bit wondrous, which is why they call it Wonder Boy. You have to figure out where you're going all the time. And you can see I just died. So now it's going to give us this roulette type thing where if it lands on a red heart, then we get the blue potion. So we'll start with an extra life next time, which is cool. And it actually happens more often than you think. It didn't happen that time, but it's happened to me at least like 4 times out of the 80 times that I've died. No, more than 4 times, like 10 times out of the 80 times that I've died. But luckily when you die, there is no penalty. The only real penalty is that you just lose your items. Up in the corner, you can see I lost all my fireballs and stuff, but you still keep your money, and I still have that key, which is the most important thing. So now we unlock that door, and I think we can get to the next area now, which is cool. So hopefully we can make it without falling, because like I said, this is a platformer. There's a lot of jumping around, and if you fall, it's one of those games that makes you walk back real far. You gotta spend some time going back, because like I said, in the 80s, people hated people. People didn't want people to play video games, so they made them very, very difficult. So if you grew up back then you'll know how difficult it was just to be a gamer back then, because everything was virtually unplayable. Just kidding. But yeah, there you go. I just died again. It's hard, guys. Hopefully we can get through this. Let's see. Maybe we can land on an extra life somewhere. Lucky day. It makes you feel like you're in Vegas every single day playing Wonder Boy. So we'll start again. And like the only real downside when you die, besides losing all those items, other real downside is having to walk back. Like I said, it makes you walk far. But it's okay. It's fun. It's a pretty game to look at. It's not too bad. And I'm also, you know, you get better as you go. You learn from your mistakes, which makes you better at other games as well. So it's not too bad. It's not too hard. Look at this. Look at these pyramids in the back. It's beautiful, and like the cactus. The animations though are super, super great. I wonder what this looks like in retro mode. Very dull. Obviously not as exciting. I do miss that parallax dynamic background. It's so pretty to look at. Especially on the Switch's screen. I know it's 720p. There's a boomerang! Sweet! We can use the boomerang. Can't wait to show that to you guys. But I know it's a 720p screen, but it's still great. Like, there's no issues here. I get amazed every single day playing games on my Switch, because it looks just as good as my 1080p or my... I would say 4K TV, but I don't play a lot of games in 4K. I have a PS4 Pro, but I haven't played it in forever. But just playing this game on my 4K TV in 1080p is gorgeous. Could not be happier with it. Let's try to cross without dying. Boomerang will come in handy here. Boom! See you later, Snake. That's why I love that thing. Oh, I can't reach the snake. Whoa. We're super low in health, guys. No! Okay, so close. So, so close. Oh man, I'm scared right now. I have to concentrate, that's why I'm being quiet. No! Oh! No! It's abusive! I'm literally getting abused! Wow. Wow, I cannot believe I just made that. Wow. Whew. Alright, I wonder if we'll be able to do this. 4 counts. There we go. I literally, I'm if I get hit once by anything, if it just grazes my shoulder. Why? I looked down for a second, just for 1 second, and then it just annihilated me. Unbelievable. Alright, roulette, let's do it. Lucky sevens. Lucky sevens. Let's get an extra life. If we had that extra life, it'd be no problem. Seriously, to get there. That's like the same exact thing that happened the last time. Alright, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We don't need it. We don't need no blue crutch. We're gonna get through this all by ourselves. The goal is to get the next form, which I believe is right past there. I mean, we should be getting through that desert area, and then there should be like some sort of a dungeon, and then we'll see a boss maybe. I mean, boss man. And then perhaps we'll get a new form. I would like to get a new form. Show you guys what that looks like. Should have put it on easy mode. That probably would have been the smart way to get through this. But I was like, nah, I got this normal mode. I'm a pro. Alright, we got a boomerang back, which is very nice. Those seriously are very rare. Like, maybe that's where all my luck is going. Instead of like extra life potions, I'm just getting boomerangs. I'll take that though. No! You can shoot back these fireballs that the Mario plants shoot at you. This game, like, it has a lot of enemies that look like other enemies from other games. Like, I don't know if you noticed at the beach, but those, like, squid things that shot balls, or actually those things that were underwater when you peeked through that door for a second. Those things look like straight out of Zelda, man, I swear. But I feel like this game might have been is pretty old. I mean, look at these graphics. This looks like pre-Zelda. I gotta get up on my wiki skills. Check that out. Learn the history of it. No! Again! Again! Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and if this doesn't work, then I guess I'm gonna have to save it for the next Let's Play. But I have a good feeling about this, so we're gonna stay positive, like we always do here on this channel. I like to be overly positive as to aggravate the haters. And definitely don't fall from towers, because that's pretty lame. It's a huge fail. Luckily, there's no fall damage in this game, because that would suck. I mean, I feel like in a platformer like this, they kind of need to be a little bit forgiving, you know, with what they can be. So we're going to be really careful. I'm probably not going to talk too much here, just because I really want to get through this and show you guys what the new form looks like. Hopefully we can do it in this one. If not, then we'll save it for the next one. Because I think this game definitely is worth it. It warrants at least one more Let's Play, because I've heard that the later stuff looks pretty sweet as well. Unless I just get, like, eliminated right here. If I get eliminated early on, then I think we're just gonna call it out, guys. Seriously? I'm just gonna throw in the towel. Just take that as a sign from the gods. The Wonder Boy gods. Jump. Do I have any cool boomerangs? No. I have fireballs. I have this. Alright, let's see if I can show you guys what the underneath water looks like. At least we can get a peek of that. One of these people can drop a heart. It's fish people. That would be nice. No! Ah! Death becomes me. We tried. It's okay. Let's see. Let's at least see what happens if we get another extra life for the next Let's Play. Do we get one? Do we get one? We do! We do get one! Oh my gosh. You know what? Should we just do it? Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's just do it, because we got this. I feel like it's another sign from the Wonder Boy gods. So let's just get through it. I want to show you guys what it looks like, and I have a feeling you guys want to see it too. So let's rush back to that spot where death became us earlier. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it. God, at least I'm getting some pretty good money up in here. This is not bad at all. +7. +4. These snakes, though, are like, they're almost pestral. Like, you get up close to them and then they do this jump right in your face, take a huge chunk of your heart on. I imagine if you are playing on easy mode, then it's probably a lot easier. So, if you want to get through this game, frustrating. Oh god, we used our potion much earlier than I thought we would. Oh well. But I'd imagine that if you use your... What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you play on easy mode, you'll probably get through this game a lot quicker. You'll probably get through it a lot, like, less frustrated too, I'd imagine. So if it's your first go through it and you're just looking for a quick game to play to keep you before Mario Kart or maybe Puyo Puyo Tetris, if you're looking forward to that coming out really soon, then I would suggest maybe playing through easy mode. Because I have a save on there, and I only did like the tutorial mode, which doesn't really tell you, but it does seem like it's just a little bit easier, a little bit more friendly. Did we? Oh! I thought we died. Oh, we made it. Okay, good. I don't know if we've gotten this far yet. And I guess we won't get any further. But that's okay, because I had quite a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. It's called Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. It came out today for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and I think Xbox and all those other systems. But you're here for the Switch, so make sure you pick it up. It gets my thumbs up, stamp of approval. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I love you all. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and subscribe for more Switch videos just like this one. Thanks, and have a great day.